My name is Mary Prescott, and I am presenting the third installment of my team's redesign of the K-Cup. I worked with my team to design a more sustainable, multi-use coffee pod. I will explain the assessment of changes in the new end-of-life process for our product. Our company, CUPcycled, focuses on minimizing the environmental impacts of the existing K-Cup produced by Green Mountain Coffee. CUPcycled uses a horizontal business model, purchasing stainless steel and turning it into the coffee pods. Green Mountain Coffee began producing the current K-Cup in 2004. It was designed as a single-serve system so that its users could brew only one serving of coffee rather than a whole pot. Between 2009 and 2014, Green Mountain sold 40.65 billion packs of K-Cups. The process flow diagram for the K-Cup can be seen here. The existing K-Cup is composed of three main materials: a number 7 plastic pod, a paper pulp coffee filter, and an aluminum foil lid. The pods are also filled with the desired coffee product. Due to the K-Cup design, the majority of them end up being thrown away and sent to landfills. In 2016, Green Mountain Coffee began making the pod out of a more recyclable material. However, the user must remove the foil lid and clean out the coffee grounds in order to recycle it. Each team member completed a risk assessment on a different part of the current K-Cup. We looked at comparable materials to the current design to determine the best fit. We found that 304 stainless steel offered the most advantages compared to other options. Steel performed better in the reusability and recyclability categories, as well as the intended purpose category. This is due mainly to the fact that the existing K-Cups are meant to be efficient for the user with little thought or consideration to the environmental impacts. In order to combat the difficulty of recycling and unsustainable material choices, CUPcycled decided to create a coffee pod that was comprised of only one material. We chose 304 stainless steel due to its durability, high melting point, and worldwide recyclability. A schematic is seen here. The existing K-Cup is made out of aluminum foil, which must be removed in order to recycle the coffee pod. The production of aluminum creates significant amounts of solid waste, including water and muds. These wastes are problematic and can be harmful to the environment. The proposed cover will be made entirely out of 304 stainless steel and will screw onto the coffee pod and body. Since stainless steel has a high melting point around 2500 degrees F, it is well suited for brewing coffee where the water is only about 200 degrees. The existing coffee filter is made from paper pulp. The production of paper pulp results in sludge, which must be treated and disposed of. Fortunately, this sludge can be returned to the process stream for production of other products with little or no treatment. While this is not a major concern for the current material of the coffee filter, making it out of stainless steel, like the rest of the pod, makes the most sense from a recyclability and reusability standpoint. The pod will maintain integrity with each use and can be recycled as one piece rather than multiple pieces. The final material in the existing K-Cup is the number 7 plastic pod. This is a problematic material as it is a low-grade plastic and its production can release toxic emissions. Additionally, the plastic is not always accepted by curbside recycling programs. The new pod is made out of 304 stainless steel, as I have previously mentioned. The new CUPcycled pod will resemble a loose-leaf tea infuser, which is commonly made of steel. This makes us confident that it will work well when applied to coffee brewing. The new pod is intended to be used many times over and over again. The pods can be returned to a storefront for a refund, similar to a bottle deposit, where the user can pick up new pre-filled pods. When the pod is considered unfit for use, it can be sold for scrap and recycled into new steel. A simplified recycling diagram can be seen here. Stainless steel is widely accepted in scrapping facilities and recycling programs. The recycling process generally consists of sorting scrap, melting it down, and forming it into new steel that can be sent to factories for use. Because of its advantageous properties, stainless steel can fetch a good price at scrapping facilities. We found that steel costs about $1.50 per pound new and can be sold for about 30 cents. This recoups about 20% of the cost of the coffee pods. Based on data from 2008, only 6% of all plastic waste is being recycled. In contrast, 90% of all steel is recycled. For this reason, we believe that the CUPcycled design improves on the existing K-Cup and requires less effort on the part of the consumer to recycle. CUPcycled's focus was to create a more sustainable, multi-use coffee pod that is still easy to use for the consumer. We feel that by consolidating from 3 to only 1 material, that this vision can be achieved. While infrastructure will be required, it is a better solution than throwing away billions of K-Cups a year. A list of references used for this portion of the team's presentation can be seen here. Our company's logo has been included on the left-hand side of the presentation. I hope you have enjoyed hearing about our proposed product.